Okay, so this is a tutorial that I have been asked to do a lot of times for GTS to remove the KRCE version of Kaidan from the mod list with Vortex. I'm not going to do an MO2. There are plenty of videos that go through how to do the MO2 masters and stuff. This is for Vortex because it is the hardest to do. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is make sure that you got Vortex loaded. Go into Kaidan, type in Kaidan. You can disable the optional replacer. It's not going to hurt anything. And then disable the community expansion, the Kaidan Revoice. Let Vortex do its thing. Okay. Make sure, wait for everything to finish spinning. I am not going to go through every single master that is part of the mod pack on how to remove them. I just do not have the energy to do that. So I will do a couple of them. The biggest thing that I found when I was on version 96 was that Jay had in specific voice lines baked into various things, which I don't know why, but that was the biggest thing to remove because there was like 20, 30 of them. This process does take about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how skilled you are. Um, so some people may find it not worth it. I personally like the GTS, the Gate to Sovngarde mod list, and I find it worth it to do because it has a lot of features that I like. So, all right, once everything's done spinning, you're going to want to close out a vortex. I do not know an easier way to do this. I have tried deploy mods again, other than hitting purge mods and deploy mods again to bring this list up. All right, so once you deploy Vortex, you got to let it spin. You can just ignore this always. Um, Mod dependencies, just ignore it. It doesn't go away. It's just, it exists. Once everything's done spinning, go to plugins, wait for it to load. Oh, well, that didn't help me because I actually forgot to deploy my mods. I actually forgot to do something. I will pause this and be right back. All right, so sorry about that. All right, so you've got this disabled. You're going to come in here. Let me clear that real quick, show you where I went. Come over to flags, go down, do warnings. This is going to show you every single dependency that the KRC Kaidan has, or, well, yeah, it has the KW Kaidan ASP. I don't know what it's doing. Let's close out real quick. Open back up, because it is Vortex. Vortex is not the friendliest to do this with. Give it a moment. It's going to spin, spin, spin. It's going to do its thing. Going to come over here to plugins. Okay, so it should say that the KW Kaidan ESP.ESP is needed for a master. I recommend taking a screenshot of everything. Some things are just going to have like one or two things baked in. Other things are going to have a lot more things baked in. Okay. So now that we got our screenshot, you're going to want to come back up here to mods. You're going to want to re-enable it. Now, for this, you will need tools like Xedit. A general knowledge of how to use Xedit is fundamental in order to remove these masters. There are plenty of other videos out there, tutorials, much friendlier people than me to give you a rundown on how to use Xedit. I'm not going to hold your hand for that. Now, remember everything that you screenshotted? Go to your dashboard. You should have already set up your SS Edit. Yeah, of course you failed to run the tool. Oh, I have another technical difficulty, so I will be back. Okay, yeah. So originally my old hard drive crashed, so I have to rebuild this whole list. This is why you're actually getting this tutorial. Otherwise, you'd be on your own figuring this out. Grab that. Now, selecting that sometimes will select all the others that you need. See, we mostly just need the GTS ones. All right, so we need FDE. I don't even know what that is. New armors, and then GTS patches. We need CC step part 2. Okay, where's just the regular? There it is. It's already selected it. Thank you. Old synthesis, which is a pain in my butt as it is, and GTS traits. All right, that's all selected. Hit OK, load up, let everything load up. And like I said, I'm only going to do like 1 or 2 of these. I am not going to sit here the entire time that I am removing this to show you every single thing that needs to be removed. It is once you figure out certain things and just it's not rocket science. If you need someone to hold your hand more than I will, then you might want to find someone else. And this video is not going to be edited to take out dead space and do little like time lapses of this thing loading. I just do not feel like editing it. I could, might make things easier, might make it more appealing, but I have so many other things to do with my time. Just hit OK. All right, everything's loaded. All right, so I'm going to start with the GTS FTE. All right, so you find it, right click, apply script. Now, down here, I already have report masters, but you can type the report masters up here in the filter and it'll pull it up. Hit OK. And then you're going to look through everything that it has. You're going to find KW, the Kaidan thing. Hit OK. All right, and then everything that it has given, like right here, is what you're going to want to find so you can delete it. I usually just copy paste. Form ID. Here it is. Remove. Yes, I'm absolutely sure. That's done. Go back to messages. If it is a repeating one like this, you don't need to worry about it. See, it's already been removed. So some of these will automatically get removed. That looks like it. You're going to want to scroll down to where the black one is, where it says fde.esp. Go clean masters, and then do the report masters again. Make sure that, yep, see the KW is still there. So we missed something. And see, it's good to double check. Okay, so yeah, it didn't remove. Whatever reason, it did not remove this. See, might be able to just remove the yes. Or that. Back down here to FDE. Clean masters. iScript. If it's still there, it just means that there's something going on in there. Like I said, it is tedious because sometimes you're going to miss stuff. All right, and then you can see, as you can see, KW is no longer there. Hit OK. Go back, go to your, move on to your next one. Correctly, armors is next. Script, report masters. You can also just do a search up here, typing whatever your ISP is, ESP is. All right, and as you can see right here, we have a lot more. Mostly these are like silver, these are perks that Jay has baked in for Kaidan to use. Let's see. Yeah, right here. Kaidan, remove, remove. There's another one, remove for Kaidan. Just look for anything that might say Kaidan on it. Okay. Back. Silver hand. Let's see. Okay, that looks like that. Now, sometimes the masters that you remove for one thing will affect your other ESPs, and it'll just clean that up for it. You'll still need to run the clean masters. And again, always apply your script, go back through, make sure you have removed everything. See, it gets very easy to miss something. Okay, so like this, since it's already removed, it's an overwrite, you can just delete it. See, just remove, because it's just made into a patch. Okay, see, that one's done. Let's see. Well, we're already here for the CC stuff, so let's see what's in here. All right, so as you can see, this didn't report anything because when we removed the arrows and stuff, so you can come over here and just hit clean masters and then see if it still has anything to report for that. It doesn't, so you're good. Let's see. Part 2, right here. Play script, report masters. Oh, right here. Oh, we have. Oop. No, there's no going back. Just hit that. Hit remove. We're looking for any mention of Kaidan. I think that was it. And this was a leveled one. Yeah, it's already been. Just remove that. Oh, there's a mention of Kaidan. Okay, let's see. Wait, are we doing one? No, doing 2. Clean masters. Apply script. Okay. And Kaidan's all gone. All right, so let's pretend that we have already removed everything. What you're going to want to do. Now, I heavily suggest backing up the original plugins. I'm not planning to do that myself right now because I have the original plugins for the list since this is the most recent version of GTS. But if you're like me and once you get a working mod list, you do not update your mod list if you're using a mod pack and you don't update it as frequently as I do, because I'm usually like 10, 15 versions behind until my game gets borked. If I want an update, I will manually update it myself. So make sure you save your ESPs, and I'm going to make sure you say you'll go in here, file, save all those, hit OK. Right, all right. You click out of that. What I do is I click out of Vortex, give it a few moments, open it up. Once you have cleaned all of your masters out, you're going to want to disable the KRCE mod, and then close it out, open it back up, do the plugins again, and see if there's any warnings. That'll let you know that you might have missed something. And then from there, you're free to just put in the Kaidan immersive features version, which is far superior. It is the original. Liv has come back to be writing on it, and KRC just seems to want to be a copy pasta of the Kaidan immersive features. So, you know, I really suggest going with the OG, the original, over KRC because I mean, personally, all they did was revoice it and they're not really adding anything original to it. But hey, that's just my opinion. And yeah, that's how you remove masters. So that was my tutorial, and I hope you find it helpful. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Please do not ping me with questions in any of the servers that we might be mutual. But have a good day.